Hey, this is Rogue, and this is a quick medic demo review of the Gold Highlander Scrim against Agua Ruim in Season 14. So, we did very well in this scrim, but there were a lot of problems. You know, we had a demo trying out for us. We had our pyro couldn't make it, so we have a ringer for him, and our heavy recently joined back with us after not playing with us for a little while. So, some combo issues there, but also my calls and position could use some work, so I'm gonna try and take a look at where improvements could be made. So here at the first point, we're calling that we're going to get a couple suicides going. Now, my intention here is to wait until we have enough of a combo to call a push, or if the demo sees an opening and tells me to come out. You always gotta buff your fake sniper. So here, our demo left, and I asked the people to check for the sticky trap. I believe Marty the Pyro came by and checked, but I'm not sure. So here we're pretty far forward. Let's see how well this push goes. So I don't want to lock in mode. Unfortunately, I didn't get in time to change to a sticky launcher, and we should have waited a little longer to get our flank in there. Now, this push still works out because we still play pretty forward. So let's see. Here, I should be more forward because I'm just here trying to play safe, but the snipers, like, they're playing sight lines I could have dodged while still playing more forward. And that would have helped us push the cart too, because now there's no one supporting up there. Here, you know, once our heavy and ammo backed up to me, at that point we lost the ground, but luckily we are able to come back up here and take it. Glad I caught that out of the corner of my eye. Alright, so here they're only 3 up, including no engineer. So here I call to round the corner and not let them set up. So we're moving fast here, but I think what happens is our demo gets kind of scared with a pyro, and our heavy may, I don't know, maybe found someone in the tunnel. So here now you can hear sentry gun going up. I thought the heavy would be way more of a threat, so I pop now, but it works out because we still get the gun. I wish we had our scout and soldier farther up here, but then again the scout was just pushing the cart. I should have been out there a little sooner, as soon as I saw the demo anyway. But now that I got healed up, we're good to keep pushing in here. Also, unfortunately, this is the SDV recording because the point of view recording is broken and will cause your game to crash, which happened to our soldier in almost every scrim during this night. But here we get really far forward and stop them from setting up the gun, which is really good. But they send a little too many people here. Like, our demo and heavy do an awesome job keeping it back. Our pyro keeps us protected from all the spam. It's great work, but we would have done much better to be farther forward here. Especially because, like, they had just their demo there at that last second. I think maybe our heavy ran out of ammo, and I'm actually not sure where our demo went. He's still alive, so we should have been farther forward there. And here, yeah, I wasn't exactly sure where to be pushing. Now that we have everyone back together, we should be moving up again. We really need this cap, though. Alright, now that we have that all set. Okay, so here that was a funny one. So my engineer called Spy Engie, and so I see an engineer running right at me, and I'm like, oh perfect, there's the spy. Can't backstab me if I'm looking at him. But who I was looking at was our engineer. So that unfortunately slowed down that push pretty bad. So here, this was just very, very stupid to do. It's like the #1 rule of medic is don't walk in front of your teammates, and I really wanted to take upstairs because their demo was spamming from down, like at the last point. So we could have gotten in there if we had just gotten past the spam. But if, like, I should have led someone else in front of me so they would take the brunt of the spam, or even like if I had waited 2 seconds, it would have been fine. It's kind of a questionable decloak there, but yeah. So this room, yeah, they're not really sending that much spam to stop us. But yeah, here neither of these heavies are really committing to the fight. But we really need to get upstairs somehow, because they had a lot down, but I think because of the lack of our demo men with the combo there, we weren't really able to take as much as I would have liked. Alright, so here I'm at 85%, and let's see how this usually works out. I forget where exactly we take it. So I think the gun was called to be in front of their spawn here. Yeah, so it's going up on that other side over there. So it's great that we're able to get so far in without the pressure of the gun. And now they're only 4 up here, so I was lucky to get I was glad to get that little bit of heals on the cart, but it really sucked that their scout and pyro focused me at the same time. It all works out though, because while they were looking at me, they let my teammates cap the point. So that was pretty good. Honestly though, there at the last point, once my Uber was faded, I should have had a better idea where the players were, because we got in the gun, that wasn't a threat. We were pushing the cart, that wasn't too bad either. The only thing that would have that needed to be watched out for were all the people who could jump in and stop us from pushing. I mean, if they had gone for the cart instead of me, that we might not have gotten that cap. So I should have been calling people's positions and making sure my team could be safe from things like that.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Let's see here.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
Come on, command. What was it?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There it is. Alright. So, we know we have a lot of time here. So, I think my call is to play, maybe it was the next half, but, we're just going to try and milk as much time as we can, but then immediately back up to second. Here I would have liked to buff our scout and soldier more. Luckily, yeah, here's a soldier, but you know, they're always playing on that hill on the left, so it's not always too easy. Yeah, I should have been watching in front of me there, but luckily that sticky didn't get immediately, so that was really good. So yeah, here they're in too deep, and I didn't have our pyro in that Uber, so yeah, he was respawning, so without the pyro and without the gun to keep it there, there's really no way we'd be able to hold that, so it's really good here. I like how quickly we were able to back up and help our engineer set up. We only have 5 up here, and people are playing kind of forward, like, yeah, okay, now look at our spawns. We have to sort of split out a little here too, because we're all pumped up on the gun. But yeah, that's a little better. So our sniper goes down here, which really sucks, so I started trying to take a little bit more cover than before. But that leads to our heavy going down. So I really should have made sure that he was fully healed and good to go before I left him. Yeah, so we know they're going to come in with their Uber here, so I'm sticking to our pyro, just making sure that I can give our engineer enough room to get out. And now is that time. So we do fantastic with stuff in their Uber. I didn't get a flash on our engineer here. So I think the gun, yeah, the gun went down anyway, but it's great that we were able to keep our engineer alive to set up a third. We also get most of our combo out. Like, we lost our pyro, but that was an amazing trade because he stuffed that Uber and let us get out. We lose our sniper and scout too, but honestly those guys did great because we were able to move our combo and get a really solid hold on this third point. Yeah, so their sniper has some pretty good, like he keeps messing up our flank here and stopping them from getting in a lot, so we're trying to let our sniper get around this corner, keep him fully buffed. And it was good because we were able to get the pick, but I think it got a little too distracted because now our heavy and demo are down. I should have had way more heals on them. They were actually in fights fighting people, so I should have been healing them instead of my sniper at that point. You know, a sniper can only get so buffed. So yeah, here we just have we have Marty the Pyro here trying to wait for their push. Someone was called to be downstairs, so I guess that's what he was taking care of. But yeah, we're able to get our combo classes much farther forward now. I was so happy that our Pyro was able to cast a spy there. Yeah, I'm always trying my absolute hardest to keep our sniper buffed here because our combo keeps peeking the corner, and if the sniper catches them, then that's just a heavy down for no reason. But here, they sort of, I honestly don't know where they went with that Uber. See there again, stuff about the heavy getting sniped. I'm not sure what I could have done differently there. Maybe had the two of us been around like on our side of the corner more. But it is what it is. So sniper help! Sniper help! There we go. With the Spencer probably saved my life because it took the damage instead of me. But yeah, so with this their Uber, they didn't really come very far in with it. We sort of came to them at the corner, which is, you know, how our heavy got sniped and why I took so much damage. But they didn't move forward at all still, so that's why we're able to come back out here. We don't have our engineer, and we almost have Uber, so that's why I'm staying way back, ready to leave. Oh yeah, well, never mind. Time's up anyway. But,
you gotta pad the stat.
Yeah, I gotta pad the stat. You know, get that last Uber in. So that's good stuff there. Now let's check out the second half because things went a little differently, a little longer time. All right. So we had some really good rotates and positioning on defense, but our offense absolutely needed work. So this time around, I think it actually may have been the opposite, where our offense was much stronger than our defense. Yeah, okay. There's an incoming pause here, where so if you'll remember, I mentioned how our soldier had PREC installed still. PREC records your point of view and causes crashes thanks to this new update. So, the rest of us, like the two other guys, managed to disable it from console and stuff, but I guess our soldier didn't figure it out. So we pause here, and I'm going to fast forward a bit, but their sniper calls that they're unpausing. And suddenly there's an unpause, so we're freaking out, like, man, who are these guys coming in here, unpausing our pause? But turns out we have a funny guy, because our Pyro was the one who unpaused it after all. Takes our soldier a little while to get in here, but, I mean, it would have been really helpful to have him on first, but after an offense and defense like last time, we're feeling confident.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I'm always trying to keep our sniper buffed here. I mean, everyone else can just hang out and go for spam, but if our sniper dies, it'll be, you know, that's like a one-time thing.
Attention. 5 minutes left in the mission. 5 minutes left in the mission.
Yeah, trying to keep him as buffed as possible, especially seeing that sniper dot there. Now, yeah, it really sucks that our demo got stabbed there, but I wasn't really watching close enough. I was like waiting for our pyro because they're coming in. I wanted him to air blast with the Uber, and he was spy checking back behind playground. So now we lose our gun here, unfortunately, and I'm so lucky that the demo isn't able to finish me off. But so we call the rotate here, but I think, you know, they didn't get in that far, so some people are saying let's stay and fight, some, including me, are saying let's leave. So we compromise and hold the hill here, but, you know, our engineer, we have to protect him behind, and I can get sniped pretty easily here, so all in all, I try and get everyone to move back. But see here now, you know, we lose our demo because we didn't move back fast enough, and, you know, it's so easy to just jump on the hill as the team soldier. So that was a bit unfortunate. I don't think it was a bad idea to hold hill there, but I think we should have left maybe 5 seconds earlier than we did, and we would have been fine. Or at least, even if not that, just had a consensus as a team what to do. Because, you know, I made the call to leave, but then again I couldn't see around the wall. So, you know, that's just some work with the team that'll come in time. So here, it's great that we got the rescue ranger out, but this is pretty unfortunate where our engineer clicked a few too many times and dropped the gun down. So I was worried about him getting out, and then I got sort of distracted by his inability to do that I let our heavy and demo die. So it's really on me, and even when, even the problems with the gun, I should have just tried, once I saw that that was a lost cause, used our Uber to keep our heavy and demo alive. Because now we're really not able to hold third here, even though they do give us some room. Like, they make the same mistake we do of not rounding the corner. So, we're able to get back out here and hold just as a combo. And, I guess we are able to hold here. I'm not sure if our engineer's committing his gun or not, but yeah, they're 3 down here, and they're not even pushing the cart. They have their combo kind of far up, but yeah, that cart is, what, halfway to the point. Not even on the stairs yet, and we have our demo and sniper position to contest the ramp thing. Yeah, so look how forward we are here. We feel good about holding this point now, so our engineer commits, we have full Uber. This was really good of our team to read, but a big mistake on their team's part by not coming forward enough to stop us from holding. Oh, yeah, that really sucked, that Uber there. I should have backed up to our combo sooner instead of just chilling with the heavy. Because we lost, what were these? Demo, sniper, soldier, and like one other thing, I think. So now we have only 3 up because I got such a bad end of that Uber. Our engineer does a very good job of leaving here. And luckily we're able to get upstairs. I think someone called that it was completely clear, which was a huge help because if we weren't able to get up here, I think this would have gone much worse. Oh, so I'm trying to hide in the corner here and not get sniped by the sniper or take spam from downstairs. But speaking of the sniper, I think this hold up here doesn't go very well for us. Yep, that's it. I'm only guessing he's next to the cart, but at this point, I'm just hoping to get Uber and able to hold. I remember what happens here. So this gets fun. So I'm at 99% here. My beam, which I thought was on the demo, got disconnected. So here at 99%, everyone leaves. And here, I think what should have happened is I should have had the demo and pyro stay with me. I mean, Morty did a good job, the pyro, of keeping them stuffed in that room, and especially because they were coming with Uber charge. But really, when I'm that close, we would have just won the Uber v Uber fight. Luckily, our team was able to stop them from getting that far in because of all the spawners and stuff. But really, that was so easily avoidable, especially because people can see my Uber charge percent. But I guess I should be more vocal about that and make sure people are able to protect me when it's important. So yeah, here, you know, we know that their sniper is around and watching, and there are some people upstairs as well, so it's too dangerous for us to cross here unless we get some really good picks. And honestly, this hold, like, we've been consistently doing very well with this hold regardless, so I don't think it's a big deal for us to hold here instead of upstairs. Yeah, it was really great that it was called that they were moving this far forward, so I was able to get right up there with our pyro and blast them back. Unfortunately, we do end up losing a lot of people. I think people thought we were getting the better of that Uber, while we definitely were not. I should have called that everyone except the pyro, heavy, and I stay out of the Uber and not commit to that push. But it still turns out okay because people realize our lack of numbers and hold over here pretty well. Also, there's not really much pressure on the cart. Even, you know, it's still pretty far back. They're only just getting people on it now. Also, our soldier did a really great job. I didn't even notice this at the time, but he was holding upstairs and stopping aggression from up there. So that is greatly appreciated. But now we have the Uber here, and just getting ready, you know, same deal, pyro air blasting around the back, heavy and or demo attack whoever's not Ubered. Alright, yep, here comes the Uber, and I felt like I had good timing out of that Uber where I milked just long enough. But I didn't have enough people committed here with me. So, you know, they came in, I was the one in front because my teammates had backed up. I actually didn't even notice, like, what exactly they were fighting. Oh, and the last one up here. Sent you down. Got the, you know, the big picks. But, yeah, I wasn't sure, honestly, what they were fighting. I think what happened was our pyro backed up for ammo, and maybe our heavy did as well. But, you know, when it's a situation where nobody is there with me, there's only so much that can be done. I should have told people to have at least one person there with me. Excuse me, to contest their Uber. And you know, they got so far in too because they our flank wasn't really controlling upstairs as much because you know, the huge push came in and we didn't have a lot of support in spam form. So
Mission begins in 30
unfortunately, that push there failed, but yeah, what I should have done differently, have people with me and just have our combo in general have more of a unified idea what to do there, because everyone had left all at the same time.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So this time, I believe we are calling that we're not going to go for suicides. But here our sniper goes down and we lose a lot of our flank. And also we're trying to wait for our spy to get in position. But ultimately here he gets caught out. So it's really kind of a matter of time before we can push again. We're trying to wait for more spawns, and now at this point we have everyone except spy. But our demo and heavy are pretty far forward, so here we come in with the Uber charge. Someone called it there was a spy behind me. I should have been coming in with the demo because now he's hurt and we lost a really big opening. So once I saw that I wasn't in danger of the spy, I should have been out. Because now this Uber, instead of being the big plan with everyone committing, is kind of like, okay, I'm safe, let's just go now. And you can see very clearly that doesn't go well for us. Yeah, I hesitated when I shouldn't have. Especially because I had Uber, I should have just popped the Uber, would have been safe from the spy, and we would have had much, much better positioning. Here, thanks to our flank going around the other side, we're still able to put, you know, to take the gun down and get huge pressure on them. Yeah, that was, I'm glad they go for me. Excuse me. Yeah, we want to move up here, but it's really just the me and demo, so... I also don't... This sniper hasn't been called, so I don't want to peek it. So now we're just gathering our team, kind of. Everyone... Our combo's moving up, so... Here I'm just trying to be as safe as I can, keep checking for spies, wait until they get the charge. Now, they haven't had that much time, so I'm hoping to do the same thing, just drop down and pop on them, and have our demo meet up with us. So here, we're able to take the brunt of the Uber, and our demo gets some good stickies in there. But, there we go. Our pyro drops down from the window, I think, and gets the gun. So while their couple came to fight us in the tunnel, and with the Uber and stuff, our flank did an awesome job of going and sneaking in there and taking out the people holding that corner. So, really, really good coordination out of everyone on our team. Especially given that our combo had kind of backed out. I wonder if that... I wonder if I could have seen that cloud from my point of view, because I didn't the first time. I only heard the decoy. But they're down 3 here, including their medic. So, my call is to try and get as forward as we can, but honestly, you know, 65%, we're really just trying to get over here. So the call is for the flank to cause as much trouble as they can. 85%. We're getting all set to push in here. So let's see how the supercharge goes. Oh, we lose our demo here. I'm not exactly sure how that happened. My game, for some reason, shrunk itself, but for a second there. But now he's back up, you know, those super quick offense spawns. We take out the gun pretty quick, but we should have had, here our scout comes in toward the end and our soldier jumps in toward the end. If they had jumped in a little sooner, we probably could have gotten at least 2 more picks out of that. And you know, there were only 4 up there, so that would have been almost everyone. We do though, our flank does an awesome job. See how quickly they came up here? So I'm really glad to be able to getting the heals as close to the corner as possible. But now it's really a matter of just pushing the cart. And our scout had come all the way up here, so we're not getting very fast push time. But thankfully some other people are picking up the slack. So yeah, here we're, what do we have? 3:45 left to push. Trying to get the, trying to hold upstairs. Really, I'm trying just not to get sniped here. And, trying to get charged here. Ah, okay, so our sniper picks their medic now. And we're all set to go. We have full charge. I just am looking for our demo man here to try and, you know, get forward and put out damage. There he is. So I drop down to him. And then I see that no one's pressuring us at all. So what happens there really sucks, that we lose our heavy on the cart. Even though their pyro, like, we had something like 3 or something people on the cart, and they only committed their pyro and spy. It really sucks that our heavy got backstabbed there, because if their spy wasn't there, we would have been able to handle that no problem. Here, this was a mistake out of me. I thought it was too dangerous down there, because see the soldier and spy, so I hang out up here with our demo. But he starts getting so far forward and taking fights that he wouldn't really win. So I make the decision to stay in and try and help him win the fight against the pyro, but that causes me to get stuck between the 2 spawns. So the heavy comes out and does away with me quickly. So I should have left. There was the soldier and whatever other classes were on the cart, but I could have gotten around the corner quick enough. I should have been out of there way sooner. And now, because of that unfortunate mistake, we are not able to seal the deal here. We only have 2 minutes, which is enough for 2 Ubers now. But we get 3 picks. You know, they have no heavy and no pyro. So the only thing really stopping us from getting the car is the demo. And the soldier too. And they're on minis as well. So we keep getting pick after pick and pile on the site. So that was just a great job out of my team. I didn't really do anything there other than wait for the Uber. But it was an overall good scrim. And I think, especially as a combo, there's a really big difference between the first few minutes and the last few minutes with our cohesion. So, thanks for watching.